Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the EmpireLUG YouTube channel. My name is JB, and today we've got LEGO set 75319, the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge. This set comes with, I don't know how many pieces because this is the European box. LEGO was kind enough to send this set to our user group for free for review, so huge thank you to LEGO. Keep in mind, all opinions in this video are my own, and I will be sharing my honest thoughts, and LEGO didn't pay me to say nice things. Let's crack open the box. You can see there are just regular punch tabs. So I'm going to punch those tabs. Wait. And look, they came off. Inside the set, you can see a pretty beefy instruction manual, actually. This is a nice square size. And then you have 3 numbered bags. Also in the bag, you get this amazing sticker sheet that comes with really cool stickers and a 2x16 plate. Oh my word. I'm gonna go ahead and build this thing up. If you wanna watch the time lapse of the build, stick around to the end of the video. But if not, let's get into the review. Let's take a look at the Armorer minifigure first. You can see she has a pearl gold helmet with some painted on horns that are actually, you know, 3D of course, but they're painted, it's not dual molded, with a very nice face print. I really like the molding of this helmet. Just a regular black head underneath. And then you got some of the armor has like some frill up at the top, some of the fur pieces. And then you've got, of course, the leg printing, no arm printing, but some nice back printing as well with more of that frill. Next up, we've got Paz Vizsla with a very, very nice sand blue color scheme with another helmet that has some regular, like medium azure color with the sand blue and the silver, which is really, really nice. I love how they all have dents on their helmets, just showing how they get beat up and shot all the time. It does come with a massive backpack on the back, and this piece is pretty cool. I like how the yellow kind of stands out. Taking a look at the figure itself without the backpack on, you can see that the print detail continues all throughout the minifigure with the shiny and the yellow and the little pockets on the front, as well as some more of that sheen or that brown on the back. And of course, the Mandalorian. We've seen this guy in a bunch of different sets, especially coming out in the next wave. Nothing exclusive about the Mandalorian, however, it is still an amazing minifigure. Check out those arm printings. You got even the little creature that he and Grogu beat on the side, his signet, and then you got just the printing all around the front. You got his charges for his long rifle on the front chest. You've got his new, knee plate. On the back, you've got some awesome printing. And of course, he does have his new back bling. This is the jetpack in a dark silvery color. Here is the finished product, and I have to say, it's a very nice little vignette display piece. It's a bit of an awkward shape. You can see how it kind of has this L pattern here. I can show that off like that, but it's a bit of an awkward shape. However, I think it works well. You saw the Beskar fall up there. I'll get into that later, but let's just look at the main build of the whole thing. It comes apart in 2 sections. So you actually have this little bit with the furnace off into one section, and then you have this separate thing. Taking a look at the front section, you can actually see that there's a very nice door, an opening to the outside, or actually rather to the caves of the sewer system, and then you have a picture of a mythosaur. Now here is the really cool mythosaur sticker in person. It is on a 2x2 tile, and you can see just how menacing this thing looks. It's on a dark gray background with actually like a shiny silver sheen to it, and that's really, really cool. And again, you do get 2 of those stickers in this set. Something you probably noticed as I was showing you the sticker is there's actually a blank Mandalorian helmet. You can see it's just the standard Mandalorian helmet, the exact same as the one actually on Mando, except this is going to be the older color. This is the dark silver, as this one is the light silver on the Mando here. And there is absolutely no printing on the entire thing, and that's really, really cool because it's almost like a blank. It's a blank slate. They haven't cut open the visor yet. They haven't done any of that. So I think it's a really neat addition to this set, and it was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Just below the extra helmet, you can see a small anvil using the ski piece, and then here is where you can see that connects. You got a little light, and then even this little bit simulating another part of the corridors underneath the ground. Attached is a hinge to angle this room. It gives it a nice roundy shape, which is very authentic. And then here you actually have a weapons case that is really, really cool that you can open up and take a look at the grabbers. Maybe it's not a weapons case, but it is just it's a unit that you can store things in. This is a sticker on the back of there. Unfortunately, it's not a real piece, but it appears to be just some sort of grabbers, you know, for the armorer to use when she is making the armor. On the front, you do have a pretty nice print for a pad code, and actually underneath this whole unit, this whole unit actually detaches. You can see there's the 2x2 jumper there, and underneath this unit are these barrels, and they actually include some weapons on the inside. Inside, you actually have a silver blaster, the short version. You have a thermal detonator print, as well as a bar of Beskar. You could even play out that maybe this is like a secret door or something. I'm not really sure, but it fits really nicely. And again, I love this door opening feature. It's super nice. And you do even have some room inside these doors if you wanted to add, you know, something else hidden in there. Directly next to that, you do have a small control panel with a 2x2 and a 2x1 slope with some stickers on it. And there is the amazing hologram piece. Personally, like many of you, I much would have rather preferred the hologram piece that they used for Emperor Palpatine and say the Darth Vader set, but this is just on a 1x1 cylinder piece. I mean, there's a little nib there as well, but the print is really cool. You can definitely tell it is a Mandalorian on there. I'm unsure exactly who it's supposed to be precisely, but it's a pretty cool holographic print on this 1x1 round brick. Now directly next to the control panel, you can actually see this little press, this smashed press. I think it actually has a little flame simulated onto the front with the Beskar underneath. So maybe this heats up, or it has like a little torch, or maybe it's a press smasher to help shape the Beskar as they are forging. But it's a pretty neat little build, Technic build that just goes onto the side. This is also loose, but it sits flush with the floor. Same with this up here, but again, these are friction, so there's not really much wiggle except for this lever here because it's just on a blue Technic pin. Forgot to mention the all-important broom that is included in the set. And then around back, you can see it's not the best looking thing, but you do have the door, and they did actually kind of help with the back by giving us another Mythosaur print. But again, this is supposed to simulate a sewer, and I guess this is a secret exit or an escape hatch for it. Maybe that's how the armorer got away from the rest of the Mandalorians who happened to die from the Empire. Now, the coolest bit of this set, other than the minifigures, is going to be the forge itself, and it's a pretty cool build, and let me show you about it. So it actually comes with this little accessory that's a bucket on the side of a handle that you can put some Beskar in, and that will sit right into the middle of the flame. Now, it is a little wonky because it doesn't sit flat, as you can see, because of this little bit. Maybe they should have put a plate or a tile in there to keep it flat, but it works out pretty well. You can heat up the fire and then put it over onto the table or something different. But moving that out of the way, you can see it's a very nice build with some cool round stickers on those 4x4 curved tiles. Some nice blue flames in the middle give this really nice round effect. And then up top you do have, I don't know if this is like the fume catcher or something, but it's just one of these octagon pieces with some clips on it. Now, the only complaint that I have about this is it doesn't really line up. If you can see here, the center of this is actually off by one stud, and it would have to be shifted forward quite a bit to get actually over the center. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that it's kind of off a little bit, and I don't know, it's a little weird to me to think that it's not directly overhead, but it is most definitely not centered. And then you do have a small little table with some spots for minifigures. You can set Mando, if I can get his arms up one-handed, very talented, look at me go. You can set him up at the table and they can talk. I guess this is the little table that maybe this guy was sitting at the beginning of the episode, I'm unsure. And then you do have something here, which is just a silver lid on a dark gray, another one of those cylinder pieces. All in all, I think this is a wonderful little Lego set with some spectacular minifigures and a really fun build. Most people, I think, will be picking it up for these two minifigures as they are exclusive. However, it's a fun little vignette, and you are able to use these pieces in your other builds, and they have some nice pieces with the olive green and the dark tan here. Let me know what you think about this set down in the comments below, and again, thank you to LEGO for sending this set out to us for a review. Subscribe to the EmpireLUG channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.